Hello everyone, my name is Hazel Miku Estillore from BSIT 3A and I will be discussing to you about the limitations of SQL standards. First, I will be going to define what is SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. SQL lets you access and manipulate databases. SQL became a standard of the American National Standards Institute, or they call it ANSI or the ANSI in 1986, and of the International Organization for Standardization or the ISO in 1987. Next, what can SQL do? So here is the list that SQL can do. SQL can execute queries against a database. SQL can retrieve data from a database. SQL can insert records in a database. SQL can also update records in a database. SQL can delete records from a database. SQL create new databases. SQL can create new tables in a database. SQL can create stored procedures in a database. SQL can create views in a database, and SQL can also set permissions on tables, procedures, and views. SQL has so many editions, and Standard Edition is one of it. What is SQL Server Standard Edition? SQL Server Standard Edition delivers basic data management and business intelligence database for departments and small organizations to run their applications and supports common development tools for on-premises and cloud-enabling effective database management with minimal kit resources. So here are some problems that you will encounter in Standard Edition. First, it's capped at 128 GB RAM, especially around query workspace. You can use Resource Governor to cap query counts. SQL Server can't learn from its mistakes because Standard Edition doesn't get adaptive grants. Standard Edition is the most popular version of SQL Server 2000. This edition requires a minimum of Win2K Server or NT Server 4.0 and supports 1 to 4 processors. The Standard Edition includes analysis services, DTS, XML integration, and English query, as well as the Personal Edition and MSDE. Each client that connects to the Standard Edition needs a call. I include Enterprise Edition to my presentation because later I will be comparing it to Standard Edition. So first, what is Enterprise Edition? The Enterprise Edition provides high-end data center availability, incredible performance, a wide array of business intelligence, unlimited virtualization, and user access to data reporting. The Enterprise Edition is well worth the higher licensing cost for large enterprises because of how much it offers. While in Standard Edition, the Standard Edition of SQL Server 2016 offers many of the same features with limitations. This edition is intended to provide smaller organizations with all the necessary tools and features at a lower cost and less need for its staff. The Standard Edition is a highly effective version for business customers looking for budget relief. So next, here is the table where you can see the difference between Enterprise Edition and Standard Edition, or the limitation of Standard Edition feature. So first, in functional area, scale limits. In feature, maximum number of processors or cores per instances. So in Enterprise Edition, it has OS maximum, while in Standard Edition, it has only 4 sockets or 16 cores. Next, maximum number of memory use per instance. Here in Enterprise Edition, OS maximum, while in Standard Edition, it has only 32 gig. Maximum memory optimized data size per database. In Enterprise Edition, it has unlimited memory, while in Standard Edition, it has only 32 gig. So next, here in functional area, high availability. In feature, online indexing. Under the Enterprise Edition, yes, while in Standard Edition, it's no. Online schema change. Enterprise Edition, yes, while in Standard Edition, it's no. And last, in functional area, scalability and performance. Feature, intelligent database batch mode or row store. In Enterprise Edition, it's yes, while in Standard Edition, it's no. So as you can see here in the table, Standard Edition has also many features like Enterprise Edition, but in Standard Edition, it has a limitations.